welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. We're going to close out the show talking about one of my favorite things, and that is beef. Food, food, food. If you're a fan of the show, you know how I feel. But a lot of us are being, really heart healthy and conscious about our heart health during February, as we should. But you know what? Beef can help you with that area too. I'm here with Shailene. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Now, I got to know, tell me a little bit about how beef can still, help you in your, process of having a healthy heart.
Absolutely. I'm so glad we're talking about this because there's so much new research out there that is showing us that you can include lean beef in your heart healthy diet and actually maintain healthy cholesterol levels. So that is great news for beef lovers who are also trying to stick to their heart healthy diets.
Absolutely. I think so often we're thinking that we have to take things out, take some of our favorite things out of our diet. But you're saying if beef is one of your favorites, you can leave it in if it's lean.
Absolutely. That's exactly right. And you've got great protein and nutrients, so there's a lot of reasons to keep it into your diet as well.
Okay. Do you have any tips about how we can maybe slide that in?
Yes, I do, because we want to share some tips on how to find those lean cuts. So look for the words round or loin in the name. That's a great tip when you're at the meat case and you're shopping for beef and you want to find a lean cut. Look for cuts like top loin, sirloin, tenderloin, eye of round steak, or top round. They have those words round and loin in the name. That's a good tip to find those lean cuts. Another great tip when you're purchasing ground beef is to look for 90% lean or leaner ground beef to get a lean ground beef option.
Oh, okay. See, immediately I was thinking, okay, I can do beef, but I got to take my ground beef out of there. But you're saying I don't.
No.
I just got to pay attention.
Absolutely. Yeah, just look for those leaner ground beef versions, 90, 93%. Sometimes you'll even see 96%. So it's easy to find ground beef that's lean as well today.
Okay. What do you have there in front of you?
Oh, I have some delicious recipes, some of my favorite from Beef It's What's for Dinner. But the first one is a spicy Korean beef cucumber appetizer. So a nice little starter packed with protein, lower carb, because we're doing this delicious grilled strip loin that has herbed cheese and a little bit of Korean chili spice. Flavorful, delicious, and very appetizing. Then we've got a beef confetti taco salad. Ground beef is so easy. Taco salads are so easy. We kind of jazz this one up a little bit with those colorful diced peppers, a lot of hearty fiber-rich veggies, and we've got a nice, satisfying salad. And then for dinner, one of my all-time favorites is this sun-dried tomato beef tri-tip, where we add peppers, we add sweet potatoes, so now we have a really balanced meal all together with this delicious tri-tip, which is also comes from the sirloin, so it's one of those lean cuts of beef as well.
Okay, so after we figure out that, yes, we can have beef, and as long as we're picking those lean cuts, is there a website where we can get some of these great recipes?
Yes, you can get that whole list of lean cuts as well as other recipes at beefitswhatsfordinner.com. So be sure and come visit us and check us out.
Okay, while we're on the website, do we also get kind of, like you said, the tips in terms of what to look for when we get to the grocery store, when we get to that meat counter?
Yes.
Okay.
A great resource. Not only are you going to get recipes, you're going to see all those beef cuts, how to prepare them, the best cooking method for the cut. You can find all the great nutrition information. You can even learn more about how beef is raised and grown right there at our go-to resource for all things beef, beefitswhatsfordinner.com.
I appreciate your time so much. Now, you gotta, I know people ask you this all the time. Give me the scoop. What's your favorite lean beef dish?
My go-to is still a lean ground beef. So this taco salad is something that is a regular part of my weekly repertoire. It's probably one of my favorite, but if I'm grilling a steak, I absolutely want a top loin steak. It's great lean cut, super flavorful, nice bite, can't go wrong there.
Okay, as long as I got your favorite, I feel like we've done our job here today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, you can still have that beef. You can still be heart healthy and have the beef that you've been craving. You've just got to pay attention to how you're buying it and what the words are and whether or not you're getting a nice lean cut. So take the opportunity to go to the website, learn more, and make your favorite recipes. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to this week's episode of Focus Atlanta. I hope to see you next Sunday here on WEPA.